Peace. So I was on a call the other day with my homeboy I grew up with in New Orleans, and he kept on staring at me, and he was just like, man, it looked like you done tapped into the fountain of youth, or you aging backwards. And I told him basically I have been practicing liquidarianism, where I don't eat. I'm just taking in my food through liquids. And he found that fascinating, but I sent him, because I am a certified naturopath, and I sent him some information on diet and health and stuff like that. But the reality is, and one of the key things I believe, the reason that we can be aging backwards, many liquidarians, it's not just me, is because when you feed a baby, the baby only takes liquids in the beginning, and that's because the liquids go through the small intestines, and that is where you get all of your nutrients. But when we start chewing food, we are not chewing it enough, first of all, and we're not getting enough nutrients from chewing. So chewing less and stopping up the intestines, the large intestines, because they're clogged, that is part of the problem in disease and aging. Another part of the problem is eating foods that are very acidic, which usually is those meats that we choose that taste good, or those cakes and brownies and cookies that taste good, but they are not good for our body. They are highly acidic, and so they sit in the intestines, because on top of all of that, we are not chewing our food enough to make it small enough to go through our intestines. So our intestines are bulging, and then when we're eating these doughy products like bread and sugar, we're also making it sticky in our intestines, and it's expanding and it's clogging, and that is why you have the bulging belly, because your stuff is not going through the intestines properly. The other thing that is happening is people are overeating. You're not hungry. You're not hungry at all. You're just eating because you want to taste food. Your nerves are extremely bad. Fries and fast food are everywhere, and since you want to taste something, you decide to eat instead of eating because you are hungry. And so while your intestines are already clogged up from the cakes and cookies and bread and pasta that you ate earlier, now you are still eating just to calm your nerves. It's like your cigarette. It's like your piece of drug. And that's the problem. You want to know more, you can get my book. I have so much information in this book, A Man's Cry for Health. And even though it says a man's, yes, there is information in there about men, but it is also information that women can follow for helping yourself in your health habits. And yeah, so A Man's Cry for Health, it is available on my website at tonyhickman.com. Peace.